Hello and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I'm Harshal and you're watching the live video where I code. Let's get started. I'll share. My screen is already shared. I have to refresh this. Apparently there's this pretty print now that was not on before. Now it is. But anyway, okay. So I think what I'm working on is now. Get request. So again, sending a get request should give us these three values. Okay, so a title, an ID, and a comment count. And when I look at you, this should also store the comments, the title, and the comment count. So not only this but also this. So I need an increment whenever an entry is made. With post, I suppose no, but I think instead of inserting one, I need to create a schema for these values. A comments, a key value. So we go to a schema, a book schema. Not only will it have a title, but it will also have comments. That will be an array. Comment count, which will be an int, and of course the title is in here anyway. And this will be an integer, so that's why I've used int. Yeah, that is correct. I don't want a version key for my database, so I can leave that. Okay, cool. Now instead of inserting data, let's try and add it. What was the keyword? I think I might need to connect to MongoDB again and refer to this boilerplate code. What was the function we did with models? I have to check again. I suppose with a model we have a new book model. I passed the new book model, so in here, instead of doing this, I'll write a code that adds that to the model itself. So model dot what. To see that, I have to check model dot find no. I have to create a new model. Gotcha. Model dot save. So I have to save it. So dot save is the one. Got it. Yeah, I will use you then. Let response be this. Okay. Await new model request dot body save. So that's what we're doing with post. This is what it will create, a new model with request.body. But I think instead of request.body, I should do something else. So let book model be an object that stores request.body dot title, I suppose. No, then maybe I can write it this way. Title is request body. I already have that variable, right? Title. Supposed to create an empty comment. Will it do that without a title? Let's find out first. And I'll also ask it to show me what the response looks like when it saves that. So I comment this out and instead I print response. That's the variable. This should work. We'll see about this. Yeah. I'll comment you out as well. I don't know about this yet, so yeah, let's see. Restart. We are still working with post. If post works, then I can get this data type going. Int is not defined. I suppose MongoDB data types. We have object ID, we have int32. Okay, so integer. We have a 32-bit integer. We have a long 64-bit integer. Timestamp, that's integer again. Okay, int32. So I can't use that. How about number? number. Schema types, please. That's mongoose. We have a string, a number. Okay. So I use a number, not an integer. I can resize this now. Int, please. Yeah. number. I'll have to play it here. Sorry, I run it here. So we have, let's say, yeah, let's go with Moby Dick. Submit. It prints this as a response. Title, comments, and ID. What happened to comment count? I think I should also give it a default value. Command F default. Yes. So type date and default now, date.now. So the same way. Type number default 0. Response is response. Is that better? Hello. Yeah. I'll have to run it again. No problem. Let's go back. What is a short title? Anything really. Book 1 should also do. Okay, so this is what it prints: title, comments, and comment count. What if I just ask it to print response? That is an object. Oh, right. Oh, I get it. Now it should work. Response is an object. But now there are red underlines and they disappeared. Okay. This is what the response looks like: title, comments, comment count, and ID. Good. I only want title and ID. I don't want anything else. So I'll have to filter it out. Dot save filter. Wait. Dot save Mongo. You can modify document using only the nope. Generally, the right way to update a document with. Okay. Well, I'm not updating a document. I'm creating one. So should I use create models? I think I need some syntax again. So Command Shift T, please. Sorry. Go back. Please help me. MongoDB. Okay, this Mongo save function. MongoDB maybe. Yes. Dot save. db.collection dot save. That is the one. Okay. Updates in existing documents depending on the save method has the following form: document write concern. Okay, write concern, insert, update, returns. Okay, the following operation. I wanted to filter the output. How did I do that before? Projection. Is projection allowed in this case? Well, I use that for find one and update, not you. So do I simply use insert? But then the model won't work. It means I would need to update it. Ouch. Damn you. Wait a minute, maybe I can write it in a better way. Fine. So I uncomment this. Instead of book ID inserted ID, I write response dot underscore ID and response dot title. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, I'll get what I asked. I'll get exactly what I asked for. Not everything, but a few things. Okay, works. Save, run it again. Pretty print looks like this. That's okay. Book 3. Submit. This is still running. Okay, then I asked it to run again. Now when I do this, I only get title and ID and the title. Good. To confirm, this is exactly what it looks like. I'll submit book only. When I write that, I get the ID and the title, whatever the title is. Good. Back. So that's working now. Cool. So post requests are good to go. And I can also get it to print comment count and ID and title. Right, now we go to get requests. Whenever we get a get request, it should return an array of objects with these values: ID, title, comment count. Yeah. By default, the comment count will be 0. Unless we add a comment, yeah. But this says that we don't want to show the comments. So that's where that projection will come. Yeah. Projection and then project false, project whatever, true, etc. etc. Okay. Let's only get it to work. So I write response.json. As an object, I write response. RESPONSE. I'll declare a variable called response now. Const response equals what? An object that stores what? Await, I'll have to use find here. Async function await what, so I will use model dot find one what am I getting in the request? Books, right? I'm not getting anything, I have to find it. Find, that's the only thing I have to write, model.find, and then it would go to the database and print everything it has in the database itself, which is an array. So library, books, fountainhead, etc. For book 1, I think I ran so many tests, but yeah. Comments is an array, so as soon as this array is filled, we'll get it. You can see here array. Okay, I'll clear this database by deleting it, so when we do make an entry, it will be visible and we'll be able to see it. That way I'll be able to run both the post request and the get request. Now let's confirm model.find, that's it. We also want projection. So to check for projection, I'll have to refer to this. Okay, so in this I have to write this much, but I also mentioned the projection. Okay, copy that line again, collapse, and in this thingy, in projection, I ask it to not print the comment. That's what my schema is. Oh, it's comments, not comments. Comment. Okay. Only title, comments, comment count. So ID, title, and comment count. That's it. Those are the only 3 things I'm supposed to print. So done. This should work. Let's confirm by running it. Okay, it's loaded. Nice. Very cool. Right. Let's create one then. Book, submit, done, submitted. If I refresh this, I should see a library collection and a book, a library database and a collection called book. Cool, nicely done. Yeah. Right. Now we check for a get request. Wait. Now I'll send a get request by pressing enter. I get an empty array. Okay. Right. So now I have to go to the console to see what's happening. Console.log response. It's an asynchronous function. Find only takes projection and no other criteria. What happens without projection though? Only I can find out. Okay. It printed not immediately. Right. I didn't even send a get request and it printed that immediately. Refresh. Okay, now it does appear. If there are multiple books, then it would print multiple books. So if I submit book 2, and now if I press enter, I will see 2 entries. ID, title, comments, and comment count. comments is empty right now, so we only see an empty array, but yeah. Now I have to figure out how to work on projection. So db collection.find. How do I write projection? Show me example. Thank you. Okay. Fine with the query, cool, that's okay. Using operators, query for ranges. Where is projection, please? Projection specifies which fields to return, yeah. So find. The following operation finds all documents in the BIOS collection and returns only the name field, contribs field and ID field. Okay, so that's how. Okay. I keep an empty object so that it returns everything it can find, and here I write projection as the second argument, which is an object. There, the only thing I do is give the comments is a 0 value, a false value, a value number false, anyway 0, yeah, I give it 0. There is a red underline, who knows why, it will disappear I think automatically. Cool. This is working again, so I can remove, I can comment that console response for now. Let's wait for it to run. Okay, nice. Did that. We go back. If I write here API/books, still works, but now we don't see the comments, the array that stores the comments. Cool. Nice. A study in Scarlet. Oh, the study in Scarlet. Yes, I've created one. Now there should be 3 books. Yep. Pretty print, please. Thank you. Yeah. So study in Scarlet. My bad, but so we got it to work. The GET request is now working. Thank you. Let's run the test to confirm. Wait, no, don't save it. Copy, go to this line and paste it and press enter. Now post and get both should work. Get still doesn't. It says okay. So I must not have finished get. Yeah. Done? No, not yet. Nice. Now it's done. Okay, so this does work, but I have to go further with the GET request. You can send a GET request to API books/ID. Is there another GET? Yes, there is a books ID root as well. Right. And there 2 or 3 values. Okay, एक एक करके जाएंगे फिर तो. You can send a GET request to this API books ID, so that's the one. I haven't written anything for delete yet. We'll get there slowly and surely. I don't need this line anymore, so bye. Okay. So this is the JSON response. Whatever the comments are, you can send a GET request to API/books/ID to retrieve a single object of a book containing the properties ID, title, and comments array. Empty array if no comments present. If no book is found, then return the string no book exists. Cool. For that I need to find out what find returns if it cannot find a book. So here I write let response be await model dot find one, and we get parameter book ID, the parameter book ID. So I use that as the first argument, request.parameters.id. Should I write it this way? I think I need to write it this way, underscore ID, book ID, and here I'll write the projection for find one. I'm sure the projection will say still be the same. Projection, please, projection, the same thing I suppose, projection, yep, empty, and then the one and zeros. Okay, so projection. Now in this case I don't want comment count, so comment count will be given the value 0. In this case, for this get, we asked it to keep the comments, not asked it to not return the comments. In this case we will ask it to not return the comment count. Cool. Now I'll also need to make this an asynchronous function, declare it as an asynchronous function, and now I write the response. So response.json response, done. The await and the red underline will disappear in a few seconds. That's nothing to worry about. Yeah, but this is only for one book, so that is the ID it will look for. Hopefully we'll get it right this time. In the meanwhile, I can also ask the console to print what it looks like, console.log response, because I won't pass this yet. I still have to write this case of no book exists. So I want to see what response looks like, what the response looks like. So run this. It printed null. I didn't even send a get request, but let's see. When it does start printing the get requests, we'll see what it looks like. So it printed null once here. And I think it already passed that. Okay. So it didn't tell me. Let's ask it to print request.params, please. Are you done yet? Yes, it is done. So that's what it printed. So it only checks once. Okay. How is that even possible? Why does it only check for once? If no book is found, then no book exists should return. So why doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to run this test myself. So let's open it here, my boilerplate code. Okay. To confirm this book exists, I need to first find a book that exists. So let's take this object ID for instance. So if I write in the URL /API/books/that ID, I get the ID, title, and the book and its comments. That is correct. I do get it. The book or book 2. If I were to write this, if I send the URL, then I would get book 2 and its comments. Yeah, that is correct. So this works well. What happens when I give it an invalid ID? It says null. Okay. Pretty much. Okay, good enough for me. So In this case I need to write an if statement. Should I write it here? Yeah, I'll write an if statement here. If response is null, then you redefine it. RESPONSE equals a string that says what no book exists. We should do it by, I do use book ID, but apparently only once. Works anyway. Yeah, I think I should pass all three now. All get requests now. Yep. Maybe we'll find out soon enough. Yep, all get requests are now taken care of. One post and two get. Another post is for ABI books ID. Suppose this is the one. Yep, test post to ABI books ID, book ID to comment on and add the comment. Okay. So I need to now insert something to an array. So maybe we can use insert one. Insert one not compatible with db1. Okay. So db.products.insert one item card quantity 15. Find one and update is the one, I think. Or find and modify. Let's confirm. Let's look at you. Modifies and returns a single. By default, the return document is not included. Okay. Find and modify method is a shell helper. Okay. The selection query, the selection criteria, the query field employs the same query. Okay. Sort, remove, update. Must specify other the remover. Removes, performs an update of the selected document. Okay. Insert data to MongoDB array. In order to insert documents, push. Yes, or like push. The push operator appends a specific value to an array. Yes. Where do I use a push operator? So insert one ID. Yeah. Create the student selection. So it created one. Okay. With an array, scores, which is an array. The following example appends 89 to the scores array. So update 1. Nice. This must be the query, and this is the push. I think someone's calling me. I'll be back. Oh, I just saw your comment, Abdulaziz Junaid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry. freeCodeCamp. freeCodeCamp is an organization. freeCodeCamp is an organization. You guys, you can check it out. And someone's calling me. I have to be. Yeah. Sorry about that, someone was calling me downstairs. So, freeCodeCamp is a service. You can check it out. They provide different courses, and I think they've already left. Life. Ah. Anyway, coming back. So db.students.update1 id push. Got it. So we use update 1. That's the post request. That's the post request. Yeah, go away. If I can reuse these lines, then I will. Okay. Response will not be find one, it will be update 1 ONE. This async, it will be an asynchronous function. As you can see here, book ID is book ID, but add another command which is push. Let's reuse this line then. Comma space push. I'll press enter, enter and enter. Yeah, I don't know if I will need this comment count, by the way, so I'll remove that. Yeah, good enough. Response be this. I don't know if I will need that line yet, so let's keep that where it is. This red underline will disappear in a few seconds, it's okay. But I would like to read the docs. What does it say? Now it won't appear. It will only appear at an annoying time. Shit. I still see that red underline. Why? Who knows why? Expected a comma. Where? What? An object push. That's okay. Oh, right. Right. It won't be scores, it will be comments. Comment. Okay. Push to comments a comment. We'll find, yeah, we'll know if this works or not. Okay, you can send a post request containing comment as the form body data to add a comment to the book. So data, ID, and I suppose comment is also a parameter. Request.body.comment is this, ID is this or this. Yeah, whatever. Right. If comment is not included in the request, return the string missing required field comment. Okay. If no book is found, return the string no book exists. I have to write find and update 1, I suppose, as opposed to find and update. Is that the one? Find one and update in Mongoose. Where is MongoDB? Yes, thank you. Find one and update. What does it take? A filter and then projection if I want it. Filter, update, write concern, projection. I'll use you instead of update 1, find 1 and update. I'm sure the syntax will still be the same. Will confirm. Yeah, this will take care of no book exists but not missing required field comment. I haven't written that code yet. Yeah. Okay. Go back. Bro, come on. Okay. That's new. When did this appear? Okay. Did I ever write that? I don't think I wrote any of this code to make this appear. Deletable book, 0 comments, 2 comments, whatever. In any case, I have to send a post request, right? Book ID to comment on. I need a book ID, please. Any book ID? Yeah, for book A. And I give it a comment. Hello, user. Press submit. What happens? It prints this. Right, comments is empty. That's okay. But if I command F do this, I do get an array that says hello user. Pretty print please. Yeah. That's yapa. Okay. That's their code. This can go away. This is my boilerplate project. I did add hello user and I can see it now. So my find one and update does work. It does push the comment. Cool, yo. Now I'll also run this. Instead of 0, I press 2. And then when I write submit, it says no book exists. So 2 things are taken care of. If comment is not included in the request. Wait. When I submit this, right. This was 0 before. Okay. What do they want? The output is supposed to be the same as get, right? So the comment count shall be 0. So that's the third argument. This should take care of that. Hello user 11111. I'll wait a few seconds. For a few seconds. Nice. Submit. Cool. Now I still see comment count. So this didn't. Okay. Projection please. Okay. I have to write it this way, huh? What was it before? Projection project false or 0. I think I'll work with false. So find one and update. So find it with the ID, then update whatever needs to be updated, and the projection is written this way. Okay. Basically we're only adding the comment, so this is where the updating does its deed. They don't want the comment count, only the ID and the comments, the array here. Right. Also need to check one thing in here. Let's say I submit this book, I get the title. If I go back, book ID to comment on, and if I write submit this, the comment count becomes 1, and I see that in the comments. Bro, you're not following your own rules, man. Come on. Plus, I also see the document version. What? This is the weirdest thing ever. These guys are not running, checking their own rules, huh? So apparently comment count. Am I supposed to or not? Am I? Who knows? Anyway. Okay. Missing required field comment. I can write that comment. Basically, if request.body.comment is empty, then you stop this right away and respond immediately. So if comment is a false value, then you stop right there and you respond with a JSON string that says this. Yeah. So the function stops right there and there. It doesn't have to do this find one and update thing. I don't know if this will work. I still have my reservations. I still don't see the comment that I added to my database. Yeah. I only see the previous value. Wait a minute. I think I have to write a projection for that, or a concern for that. Absurd. Return document is in return new document. If both options are set, return document returns the original document, returns the updated document. I would like this return document after. How do I write it? This way. Okay. This either return new document or return document. What? When true returns the updated document instead of original document, defaults to false. Okay. So I write comma space in that object itself, and I write return new document true. Is that how I do it? Wait, no, not here. Shit. Sorry, my bad. Copy, cut. Don't run it. Stop. Okay. Supposed to do it here. Stop. So many arguments, so little to do. Okay, now you know what? I'll create a new book and get its ID. So new book, we got its ID. Print and add a comment. Hello comment. Submit. Cool, I get ID, title and its comments, which is empty. So this didn't work. Pretty print on. How to reactivate Google Forms, pretty pink. Dev tools. Yeah, return document is true. Wait, is it return document? New document, okay. When true, maybe I didn't write it correctly. Let's use Command F to find it. Can you show me an example, please? Command F. Yes. Sort. Absurd, return new document true. So I wrote it correctly. There isn't any problem with that. This is the filter. This is what we edit. This is what we are changing. And this is what we are sorting. Also would like to increment. Yeah. So sort, absurd, true, return new document true. Nothing much. The operation is the following. The operation would return null as there is no original document to return. By the way, did not add the comment count, so that's cool. but I would like to increase it anyway. Yeah. So increment comment count by 1. Still haven't figured this out. This is the third argument. Rejection is this, and then return new document is true. What else does this say? This is another example. I looked at it before. Okay, find one and update ID. So that's the filter. Then we have this array, by the way, looks so weird. And then we have return new document true. That's an object. Yeah. Am I supposed to write them in different objects? Doesn't return new document. Doesn't return updated document. Yeah. The default is to return unaltered document. If you want the new updated document to be returned, you have to pass an additional argument and object with the new property set to true. What does it look like? Find one and update conditions, update options, error doc. Okay. New true. कहाँ पे? New true. अच्छा. Okay. So it's not return new document. It's supposed to be return. Okay. So I write new as true. Will that work? Who knows? I'll keep adding a few comments. Hello comment number 2. That's a distinct comment. Submit. Cool. I see hello comment number 2 now. Cool. Nice. Okay, now I'll delete my database because there have been so many entries, and I recently figured comment count. So I would also like to check whether comment count does work or not now. Okay, please clear it immediately. Come on, man. Okay, it says we're sorry. They're sorry. Okay. Now it worked quite easily. Right. Now I would like to restart this again. Restart this. And I'll also refresh this page as soon as this is done. Okay, very good. Refresh this page. Now no books will be visible. Hello, book 1. Submit. Cool, I get its ID. Then its ID to comment on. I say hello or COMMENT1. Submit. Cool, I get comment 1, comments, etc. I would also like to check whether the comment count increased from 0 to 1. To confirm, I'll go here and comment count is now 1. Cool. Please keep pretty print on. Anyway, doesn't matter. Now I'll add comment number 2 to the same ID. Cool. Now if I refresh this, I should see that line, see that number change. The comment count is now 2. Good. Good enough. Let's run the tests now. Okay, it stopped. There was an error here once. Okay. I'm going to run the test again as soon as it's finished. Okay, it's finished. Yep. Oh yeah, there was an error. But I couldn't see it. I don't know what error it was. And for which one it was. So I'll run this again as soon as it prints an error. Oh shit, I stopped the wrong thing. Shit. Okay. I'll have to wait for this now. I jumped the gun for the wrong gun, the wrong target. Yes. I'll close this tab immediately, yes, so that it doesn't keep sending request. Where does the error start? Error HTTP headers sent. What is that error? Okay. Command Shift T. Yeah. Cannot set headers after they are sent to the client. Do I set the headers somewhere? I think because of you. Else you do this. Should work now. Now the HTTP headers might not cause a problem. Still that error appeared. That error still appeared. But looking at this, I can see that it has something to do with the post request, whatever that something may be. You can send a post request containing comment as the form body data to. Okay. Yes, I'll comment this line out, by the way. What did this say? HTTP headers sent. Cannot set headers after they are sent to the client. Oh, not this line. Oh, okay. Now there's a red underline. Why? Who knows? Because of you. Okay. How about now? Please, red underline, go away, man. Getting on my nerves. Yes. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Start. If I see a Mongo error again or any error, I'll close this tab immediately. But I don't need to because now I pass the post request. Nice. So yeah, all situations are taken care of. Bye. Now we go to the last delete. There are 2 deletes left. One delete is for this root API books and one is for this API books ID. Let's go and understand what API books delete request is. You can send a delete request to API/books to delete all books in the database. The return response will be a string complete delete successful if successful. Good enough. Okay, and this must be for a specific book. Nice. Yeah. Delete in MongoDB, please. Delete documents. Delete many. Delete all documents in a collection passing an empty document. Okay, good enough. Thank you. So nope, I don't need to let model dot delete many, M is capital, delete many, yeah, done. And response dot JSON is a string that says this complete delete successful. Good enough. What does it return? A document containing a boolean acknowledged as true if the operation ran with right concern or false if right concern was disabled. Delete count containing the number of deleted documents. It doesn't say what to do if the delete isn't successful. So for me to understand whether that delete was successful or not, I'll write 2 lines. So a constant is resp equals u and console dot log resp to tell me what it looks like. Yeah, this should do it. I might need to write await. Sit. Come on, yeah. And plus I have to make it in async to work with await, async. Yeah. Is there a delete request in here? New book title. What is this? What's this and what's this? Submit new book. Select a book to see its details and comments. If I click on this, perfect. Delete all books. Nice. So that is the delete all books. Okay, gotcha. That's their personal library. That's mine. If I click on this, I can see this and its comment. Okay, that's nice. It's comment 1 and that's comment 2. Is that mine? This book is fab, I did not care for it. Okay, so that's from MongoDB. Somehow they wrote the code for this to work. Nice. So that means my MongoDB data also works. If I write delete all books, it says acknowledged true deleted count 42. The response would be response is incomplete, delete successful, which worked I think. It says acknowledged true, so that's what the response looks like. Deleted count, yeah, then I don't need to write any of this. Bye. First delete many and then second return with a response. Okay. Right now that means my books database shouldn't exist. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I don't need to make this async now. Yeah, cool. Now we go to this one. So if successful, response will be delete successful. If not successful, then it should say no book exists. Nice, the same thing. Okay, I'll copy this line and keep it here in if statement. I'll also reuse u as a response. Response.json. This would be at the end of the line. I'll give them some lines, them some space. Okay, what else? You can send a delete request to API books ID to delete a book from the collection. The return response will be a string delete successful if successful. If no book is found, then return the string no book exists. Right. Okay. So I also need to define let response be, but first async await model dot what delete 1. Delete 1 is an argument. Yes, delete many and delete 1. I suppose it takes the same thing. You filter it with the ID. Yes, yeah. So book ID. I think if I only pass request or parameters, it should get me that. Book ID. Yeah. Delete one. This is an object by itself, request of params. Yeah, good enough. Okay. If this is null, that means it couldn't find a book, so it doesn't matter. Wait, delete one, what does it respond? What does it respond? RESPONSE. Respond. Okay, returns. It returns what? A document containing deleted count. So acknowledged true and deleted count 42. So this can't be this. If response is 0, no. If response dot deleted count is 0, then you say no book exists. Yeah. Otherwise you respond with this line. I don't know why this indentation moved. Oh, because of you. Noise. This should work now, even the red underlines should disappear in a few seconds. What does this say? Unused label. I know. Shut up. Yeah, it disappeared now. Right. Let's run the tests to confirm. Now only the 10 functional tests should give me an X sign. You can see requested. The delete is still not taken care of. Okay, got it. Why? Delete successful to equal no book exists. I made a mistake somewhere. Okay. You can send a delete request. The return response will be delete successful. If no book is found, return the string no book exists. Refresh, please. Okay. So we have this book, for example. Okay. Console.log book ID, please. What does the response look like? You want to be popular. Run your tests. I'll fail one, but I will see what the request looks like. Right, that's it. Yeah, so exactly that's what I wanted to find. Delete one. Delete one takes a filter. So if I look at examples, delete one ID with object ID. Am I supposed to write it this way or what? I'll also ask the console to print what the response looks like. Once here and once here. RESPONSE. So book ID and response. Shit, my bad. This should say string 1 and this should say string 2. Much better actually. If I run it this way. Cancel. I'll wait for a few seconds. Now run. Come on, bro. Okay, go away. So book ID, that's the requested parameter. So this is correct. It's not correct, maybe the response. Cool. So we get in both situations no book exists. Doesn't print 1. Wait, it prints 1. It does print 1. Means it couldn't find this ID. This is acknowledged true, deleted count 0. Because it couldn't find a book like this. So it didn't delete it. Says acknowledged is true, that means it did find, it does acknowledge the argument. Refresh this, please. Okay, one of many. Does such an ID exist? Yes, deletable book. This does exist. It doesn't have any comments or anything, but it does exist. Fine, in that case, instead of writing it this way, I write it this way. An object that stores underscore ID as this. Cool. Please drop the books. So now books will be empty. Nice. Okay. Refresh. Just in case. Yes, books is empty. Run your tests. Yes, deleted count is now 1. So here it printed the response. Wait, book ID was printed once and twice. Cool, so book ID is nothing. Okay, I don't need a book ID now. Works. Okay, ID as book ID. Oh, because it couldn't find okay, yeah, the ID was ID, it was not underscore ID. Yeah. That was an HTML problem. But I still don't pass this. Why? Okay. When it printed this, it acknowledged it and it deleted it. So it said 1. Right. And it also printed 2 because it was able to delete it. So this didn't work. It said delete successful immediately. Mine says delete successful anyway, right? Shit. That's why. So I've never. Okay, my bad. This doesn't do anything really. This is not response. I get it. I do need this. I delete book. Let response be delete successful. By yeah, declaring variables can be done in one line. If delete bug deleted count is 0, then you say no book exists, otherwise you print deleted successful. Yeah, I think they should do it. अबे क्यों रन कर फिर से. Okay. Do we have any console logs? Yes, and it's commented out by save. Cool. Run your tests, please. Yep, only functional tests remain. Cool. I can run that secret thing now. New tab, secrets. New secret. What was it? Node env. Node underscore env. It has to be caps lock, right? Sorry. Node abe underscore env. What do I write? I write 3est lowercase. Add secret. Done. Yep, done. So now I can get started with functional tests. Do I need to check API.js? Maybe. Okay, this is this is a sample test. I have to write my tests this way. They've done a lot of things for me. Yeah. Okay. Nice. We'll get there. We'll finish this. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in a few minutes, maybe some time. Yeah, but don't go anywhere. Okay guys, I'm back. Let's finish this. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so this is the only thing that's left. Fill in each functional test below completely, keep the tests in the same order. This is an example test. Get API request, and when you write that get API request, assert should be equal, and whatever the response should be an array. Is array, so response.body response should be an array. If it's not an array, then it will print this. Okay, is property comment count. Books and array should contain comment count. Yeah, and it should also contain title, and it should also contain an ID. Cool. So this is an example test. Cool. Okay, so let's read the first one. How many do we have? You'll create all functional tests, whatever. Okay, test. Of course, I'll reuse all this. So copy and get started. Inside the test, how much did I copy? Chai to done, right? Yes. Oh, done's already in there, but okay. From chai to done is what I'll copy. Or do I need this line too? Let's confirm. Yes, I need it from here till here. Okay. First function test, this. So this suite is for all the post requests. Cool. So post what? API/books. So this is the one, post API/books. To confirm, if I scroll down, scroll up, that's the post. Yeah, post API/post function. Cool. What? Test post API books with title. Cool. So post, I have to send it. Send an object. Okay, I have to review my projects for this. How did I send it before? CND, please. Not you. This. Send. I sent an object with the ID. Okay, good enough. I understand. So I send an object with the key title and let's say book name. And then we check the end function. I'll also confirm, do I need to write anything else? Send and end. Okay, that's enough.